As you've seen in the last video, the Mavericks managed to storm their way back from a down 3-1 and coming back. Now, we're going to show up and show out. This is a pivotal Game 7. We got to win this if we want to move on. Let's get this. This is what we got.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. He kicks to Smith. From 11 feet away, out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Well, that's two to one another, not on the same page.
And it's Wood with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was his first free throw of the game.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
Now, here is George. No good from the low block. Irving against George. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Outside Irving. Six to shoot.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over, he blocks shots, he's got great hands. He affects a lot defensively.
Smith against Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a
defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. He thinks pace will be a big factor. He said, we have to play this game at our speed. That's how we've been successful all year. And that's how we're going to try to win tonight. With home court advantage in this last game, Kevin, he feels confident they can do just that. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's George. After Luka Doncic's bucket, knocked away. Irving with the steal. Pass to Covington. There's the dish to Doncic. Makes it off the glass.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Westbrook finds Smith, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hardy passes to Irving. There's a screen from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
An overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
Screen by Smith. To stop the run. Wood with the block. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Irving. And an air ball on that one. Way off. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Smith against Wood. Nice shot by Smith.
How about the head lot of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here's Harden. Covington a screen on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Hardy passes to Wood. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more.
These Clippers are fighting though.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Doncic, and it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. Doncic against Westbrook. Doncic, no good. Clippers leading by 6. There's the pass to Westbrook. Here's Smith. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's 9 points for Smith.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Christian Wood. And the bucket is good.
God.
On a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the inside. For 3, Covington. Dallas again missing. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Covington.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Passes to Wood. They need this. And the rejection by Smith. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to Smith. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks trailed by 11. Doncic with it. Outside, Green. Out to the wing. Wood passes to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Westbrook. And it's Smith, top of the key. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Leonard. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Green. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Covington setting the pick for Irving from 12 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
Smith kicks to Leonard. Morris outside. Outside for George. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Doncic against Westbrook. Wood a screen on Westbrook. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for 3. They get it back. Wood passes to Covington. Off target with his 3. And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was definitely a factor. He had 10 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Nobody near Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Irving passes to Doncic. Covington setting the pick for Irving. With the drive, lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Leonard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Wood.
And let the big...
So it's Los Angeles with a...
Want to build a big lead? Get yourself to the line. These guys have done it by pushing the action. They've been relentless.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. They already have a lead in the series, and guys, they look to be in total control.
They are clicking at the right moment. That said, I sure can click at the wrong moment in the playoffs.
Yeah, always a good thing. But, as you said, Ernie, this series is theirs for the taking.
That's why I said it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Keep doing what you're doing, guys!
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The wing pairings, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Smith. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. The tray. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got the first field goal of the second half for the Mavs. Clippers leading by 18. Smith outside. Shot from 12. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Smith.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Doncic looking it over. And he makes that one. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Doncic against Westbrook. Here's Smith. Good. 14 points for Smith.
Well, Westbrook looking to pass. That adds a dynamic flair to what they can do offensively.
Doncic outside. The 10-footer. That shot off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Smith. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Kept alive.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Wood a screen on Westbrook. Here's Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Shot.
Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smith against Hardaway. Leonard. No good on that one. Good G by Wood.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 17. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the... And Luka Doncic.
Just hit these
The Clippers
free
have
throws.
shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice one. Making a change here. Irving's checked in. Both free throws good from Smith. Mavericks trailed by 19. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. George against Irving. Over George. That one a little long. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there.
Free throw drop for Smith. Smith hits them both.
Shot.
Impeccable from the line since half.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Wood with the screen for Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And again, no good by the Clippers. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith dishes to Leonard. Shoots over Covington. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now here's Hardy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And there's the foul against Dallas. And a closer look. Los Angeles.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
McGee with the block. Now Doncic, he's got 9. And McGee kicks to Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
George with no one around. And again, no good by the Clippers. Mavericks trailed by 19. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And Los Angeles. The Mavericks shooting a meager 37% for the game. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic. Robert Covington out there with Hardaway. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Irving at the 2.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice shot by Smith.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Pass to Covington. Back to Doncic. The pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now it's on Luka Doncic. Here's Irving. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Covington setting the pick for Doncic. Westbrook pulls it in. Clippers leading by 17. Smith. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The shot's good from Smith.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. George against Hardaway. Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wood. He dishes it to Irving. Wood with the screen for Irving. Back to Wood. That doesn't go either for Wood.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Westbrook against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And finished off by Wood.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. The offensive rebound. Mavericks trail by 17. Irving kicks to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Nice shot by Smith.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. Wood a screen on Westbrook from 12 feet out. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense is starting to show signs of life.
George finds Smith. Lets it go from 11. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Over George. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Irving.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's Smith, and the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got 37.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Irving passes to Doncic. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Back to Irving. Fires the three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Irving against George. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Covington a screen on Leonard. Doncic, no good. Los Angeles leading by 17. Smith in the posts. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 39.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
To halt the run, he can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. And the call on the... And the first one at the line is good. Smith hits them both. And here's Irving.
There's just 2.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has. Morris dishes to Westbrook. And Smith gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Morris passes to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Smith's got 43 points.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Clippers.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed, that extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smith.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Morris dishes to Smith. 5 on the clock. And Covington sends it back.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Smith. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Irving with it. And so the LA Clippers win the series and will move on. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win.
We appreciate you all for coming out to support your team. Please, come home safe. Thank you.
Bless me.
Okay, it's that time again. Who's up first? Hold on. Let's start my man Nate Dogg right here.
Congratulations on moving on to the conference finals. How does it feel, man?
Honestly, Nate, man, it's wild, man. Like, seriously. Like, when I got drafted, there were a lot of people talking crazy. You know, wondering what's my ceiling or whatever, but like, look at me now, man. The whole city is living for this team, and I'm loving it.
Well, you do bring up a good point, but does this win prove they made the right move by drafting you?
Oh, come on, man. I feel like I already answered those questions, Nate. But sure, you know, I mean, we are one series away from the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals, man. So, I mean, you know, there's a lot of great players. You know, they grind their whole careers without getting to this point, and here I am, year one, you know? It's crazy.
It is kind of crazy, but what's it like to be one series away from the NBA Finals in your rookie season?
I mean, like I said, man, I think this season speaks for itself. I mean, you saw what this team was before I got here, and look at us now. I mean, I feel like I'm on the verge of delivering everything I promised to the city, and that thing feels amazing.
All right, well, tell us, what would it take to be happy with this season? Finals? Title?
Honestly, Nate, I feel like it's all great from here on in, man. You know, we're in the conference finals, man. The conference finals! I mean, no one expected us to be here, bruh. Come on, man. You don't see that other dude here, what was his name again? Exactly.
Okay.
All right, that's it for today. See you next time, y'all.
Let's go, bro. Hey, you heard him. This season was a success already. Sure. We're gonna see who we're gonna face. I'm being so dumb right now. We're gonna see who we face. That was a good win. A very dominant win too. We just did this to save the game. Okay, we are gonna play the Pelicans. The Pelicans was the 3rd seed. Okay, let's look at the playoff bracket real quick. Okay. Boston, Milwaukee, LA, and New Orleans. This is gonna be a fun series. I didn't think the Mavericks was gonna hang close with us, but they did come back 3-1. And you gotta give the Mavericks their respect. So, as again, see y'all in the next one.